up, everybody? This is Tea Time with Robyn. I am T. She is Robyn. What's up? We are back. We are on the Build in Buffalo Network. Go over there, so check out some amazing content over there, Monday through Sunday. We got you covered. Just go over there and check out some amazing content. Hey, and if you haven't, please subscribe to our channel. Go over there, like. It helps us out. It helps us to, so you know when we go live, because we're live right now. So go over there and like and subscribe to the channel. Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. That's the channel. But before we get on to that, how you doing, Robyn?
Oh my God, is she rocking it? Is she rocking it already today? Just get that. She's on top of it today. And
I try.
I said, oh God, you're amazing. She's amazing.
Thank
you. I said before on Twitter, X, before this podcast, that I was feeling it today. I was feeling a little weird. So I guess I'm going to have to live up to that. But we got weird. We got weird stuff to talk about.
We do. We got some stuff to talk about. And if you didn't know, the Bills beat the Chiefs 21-28. What an amazing time. The Bills showed up. The defense showed up and showed out. But first, let's talk about the offense. What I want to talk about is that, we're halfway through the season. I can't believe we're halfway through the season, Robyn.
I know. How does this time warp thing happen? Because I think that time just has its own weirdness.
Yes.
But yeah, half the season is over. That's okay. We're looking pretty good.
We are.
We could do a little better, and I think we will.
Yeah, we will. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, again, we've had some injuries, and we're going to discuss that because a major loss. Again, it seems like people are dropping every freaking game, and I just want to tell them to stop. The guys of the injuries, please. We're good. Thank you. You rained on us, and I want to say we hear you. They understand, and you can stop. Okay, thank you. But not just the Buffalo Bills, and this is off topic. Didn't really want to bring this up, but it's all of the NFL's teams are getting injured. Yes. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, not just
every time you turn on a game, it seems like the Achilles has a name. Like it's the first Achilles. Like, is there something that
more than the ACLs even?
Right. So I mean, they've had all this great surgeons and surgery and all that. Do you think they can do something about Achilles? Like, can you put something in there? Like, it's crazy.
I wish.
Right?
If
anybody would know, you would know.
Well, here's the problem, though, and you have to wonder. Speaking of Michael Hoyt, and we're going to talk a lot about him later.
Yes.
But you bring up the Achilles thing, and he was banned for 6 games because of performance-enhancing drugs. So I can only imagine that whatever it was that he was using mimicked the effect of steroids, because that's performance-enhancing. So what I wonder about, because we've seen this, that steroid use can cause problems in athletes like a ruptured Achilles. So there's a higher rate of that. So you have to wonder if that didn't somehow contribute to his problem. However, that being said, all these guys try to skirt around the rules whatever way they can, with mimicking substances and things like that. You see it all the time. And this does not, I'm just going to say it does not in any way, shape, or form bother me about Michael Hoyt or change my opinion of Michael Hoyt. It doesn't, because we're going to talk about him later. But
Absolutely.
Let's suffice it to say that Michael Hoyt is God for the moment. So.
And we're not saying that Michael Hoyt, just to get this out there, because somebody can clip this up. Yeah, he's not taking steroids. Robyn didn't say it, nor did I at all. We're just happy to have a Michael Hoyt on our team. We don't even know who's going to replace that, but apparently they said they have someone. So, I didn't believe that they had another oh my God, Tremaine Edmonds, and then we found someone. So if anybody can find someone, it's this organization. So, but let's get into this game. Let's talk about the offense first. The first half of this offense, when they first came out, the Bills had the ball 8 minutes. 8 minutes. The Chiefs didn't get the ball until 6 and some change on the clock. And that's what you want. That's what you want, time possession. And the Bills actually won the time of possession in this game. And what's up, Sandra? Not to dismiss you. Good morning. Hope you're doing well after everything that happened to you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in always. But yeah, they had the ball for a long time. A long time.
They had the ball for a long time. What we saw, I wrote a few things down. Dalton Kincaid had a coming out party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's had them before, but this looked different. The chemistry that he has with Josh now is established.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it.
Right.
But his route running, his awareness, his ability to separate, this guy was playing more like Travis Kelce than Travis Kelce
Right.
was like Travis Kelce.
How about that one ball that was thrown to him and he snatched it?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Out
he's
of the
playing.
air.
He's playing. That's the best game of his career
So far. Yeah, of his career. Yeah, I was really excited to see that because no running back or no tight end has had 100 yards against KC. And James Cook and Dalton Kincaid just show them, no, I think we got this. They couldn't cover the tight ends in this game.
Precisely. Furthermore, this discussion that people have about wide receiver one, Travis Kelce was a wide receiver one in the Kansas City offense for how many years? Dalton Kincaid could end up being our wide receiver one, if you will.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying we don't need another wide receiver. We'll get into that later. But I'm just saying Dalton Kincaid has the ability to be that kind of dominant in any game.
I mean, you see it. I mean, if you want everything to go through, the tight end, it could happen. Like Sean, now Brandon Bean had stated at his presser, not verbatim, but I mean, he's kind of pissed off at you guys, and I'm not pissed off, and we'll discuss it on our Spill the Tea. Is our fan base sometimes it's a little like it's so easy. Like I could not be a surgeon, and I don't want to say, well, no, if you would just cut right here and do this and take that out, it would be so easy. Like I don't want to pretend like I know anything about being a GM. Nothing. I don't want to pretend that because I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We are. So let's move on.
Yes, getting back. I know because you're gonna go. Getting back to this domination when it came to the offense, or to say the offense dominated. They did. I don't know. Well, the O-line did. O-line did much, much better in protecting Josh Allen. 2 sacks. He had time.
Much better.
Yeah.
They were notably better. And I'm not sure what was different or not different, the opponents, whatever. And yes, Josh Allen was accurate. That was the other thing that happened. He didn't have to be Superman, but he kind of was.
Right.
And it was amazing. 88%. That's okay. We're back to having that was Josh Allen that I've been waiting to see all season.
He was in rhythm.
Yes.
He was in rhythm. Yes. He threw through his progressions. He looked comfortable.
Yes.
And when you have those three things, through his progressions, he looks comfortable. He was in rhythm. You're going to see a Josh Allen that's just, I don't know. So I played basketball growing up. And they say when you get in a zone, you don't see anything. All you see is the rim, and whatever you throw in there is going to go. I'm not saying that was Josh this last game, but when a quarterback gets into a zone, you can have the smallest window, us looking at it, but for them can be the amazing window.
Yes.
For me, I'll say that Moore catch that Josh.
Mhm.
I'm at home with my friends. I'm like, oh no, why did he throw that? And then on the replay, he had so much. I was just like, oh, okay, I get it now. So yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
It was definitely a fun game as a fan to watch. Like I said last week, I went into this game as with no expectations. I thought the Bills were going to lose. I thought it was going to be a tight game because of what we seen prior to it. Josh didn't throw the ball down the field. Josh didn't look good in his footwork. His vision seemed off. We slants all day long, and we still had those. We still had some, but the involvement of the of the running backs this game for me was just like a boost.
Oh, big
So
time.
yeah.
Big time.
What's up?
Moving right along,
All right.
we have domination time by our defense.
Yes.
Domination time, as you wrote in the notes perfectly, of Joey Bosa and Greg Rousseau. Let's talk about that defensive line a little.
Oh my God. This is what you want your defense to look like in the playoffs against this team. Now, we have seen domination when it comes to the Bills playing against the Steelers, playing against Denver, playing against all these other teams. But when it comes to Kansas City in the playoffs, the Bills seem to have a block. And it's not everyone. It's not everyone because everyone's not on.
Sure.
Right. It's not everyone.
No.
Some people come from different places and don't even know what the block is. Harrison will never understand the block because he hasn't played. Deion Walker will not understand the block because, listen, I'm coming from college. So I don't understand the blocks. Shaq Thompson won't know it either. But sometimes when you get to a position, and it was like New England. It's like, oh, God, we're going in. Not saying that this is what they'll do. Us fans are like, oh, God. Oh, Kansas City is going to be, you know what I'm saying? But domination happened on Sunday.
It did, and it was a beautiful thing too, because it wasn't just one of those gritty, down to slobber knocker kind of games. It really wasn't. The Bills played, they executed so well. They executed in this game so well. Not just Josh Allen, but everybody was on their game. The offensive line, they looked better. Everybody was doing their job. But the domination that we saw from the defense is what I'm focusing on, because Joey Bosa is now playing the way he is, I think, because he's now able to not have so many snaps like he did early in the season. They're resting him a little bit more, and we'll talk about that some too. But the domination that happened, and I won't get into Michael Hoyt because we'll save that for later.
Right.
But I really want to say something about the domination on defense, the effect that Dorian Williams had on this game, the way that he was utilized in this game. He was blitzing, he was spying, he was doing it all, and doing what he does best. So that was really refreshing to see.
Yeah.
It was total domination.
It was. Joey Bosa, Greg Rousseau, both of them had amazing games. I don't know, like I told you in the back channels, on the broadcast on the TV, they showed how the containment of Patrick Mahomes was. And I was just like, yes, because Patrick Mahomes loves to step up in the pocket, and he couldn't do it. And every time he tried to, someone was right in his face, and you loved it. What I loved about it is that Gregory Rousseau came out and said the defense wanted to come out and be nasty and be physical. And Sean McDermott, like we both said, he outcoached Andy Reid. He did.
He did. Can I back up for just a second and expand on something you just said? Because Rousseau, you bring up Rousseau's name. Rousseau, I think, is going to be extremely important. Not that he wasn't before, but he's going to be important in a different way, I think, than he has been in the beginning of the season. With Michael Hoyt going out, we got to replace that role somehow.
He was playing the whole line. He was
Exactly.
playing down the whole line, Robyn.
Exactly.
Inside,
So,
outside, left side, right side. He was.
and you know what? When Rousseau was in college at the University of Miami, he played inside.
Mhm.
So he has experience going inside. So he may be able to be used at least partially the way
Right.
that Michael Hoyt was being used. And I think that's critically important moving forward because, okay, we'll talk about it in a minute. I've
Yeah, we're gonna
already,
talk. It's coming up.
it's,
It's coming up after this one. I well, people were saying that Solomon can do the role of that guy. They were also saying, is it here? What did I say? They also were saying that you have a guy sometimes takes a jersey and sometimes not. Landon Jackson has to step up.
come on, he's got to play.
He's got to play. I mean, you got these guys. You got, I don't know how many draft picks you got, but Deion Walker, we weren't even banking on him even doing anything this year because of his back. He's showing us that he might be rookie of the year. You have Mad Max stepping up. You got Hancock stepping up. The only person that's not is because the guy with his neck, Dorian Strong. And
Yeah.
I'm praying for this kid. I really am. I hope it's
Doesn't
not
sound
major. I know it doesn't. It does not sound
doesn't
good.
sound good. It really scares the hell out of
Yeah.
me.
And we need Landon Jackson to show face now. You have the
Only way you're
ability
going
to
to
do
learn
it.
now is get on the field and let him
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. I think he's going to get a jersey. I seen what you said, John. I think it's time for Landon to get the jersey. I do.
It's way past time. He's got to get out and get the reps because the last half of the regular season, we need him on the field so that he can get the reps he needs because he's going to be needed in the playoffs. And without Michael Hoyt, we're running low on defensive linemen. And the other person that's got to step up, please get me TJ Sanders back.
And I forgot about TJ Sanders too. I forgot about TJ Sanders. Yeah.
He should be able to take over for some of Michael Hoyt's role.
Yeah, so, for sure.
We'll see. Anyway.
But speaking of Michael Hoyt, and you wish this never happened because you kind of seen it. But then they said, I don't know if you heard this, that he still completed his rep.
Yeah.
He still completed his rep. Even when it happened, he didn't stop. He continued and almost had a sack on Patrick Mahomes. So I know you're emotional. I get it. He tore his ACL. He didn't want to go to the locker room. He wanted to sit out there with his guys, defensive guys, and it's sad. It's really sad because Michael Hoyt was having a season, the short season that he had. He was suspended for 6 games, came back for 2. You've seen it in that last game. He was all over the place. And then this game, yeah.
He reminds me in a weird sort of way of like Kyle Williams.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in terms of his love of the game.
Yeah.
When you listen to the clip that was done when he got to the bench and he refused to go to the locker room on a cart and said that he wanted to stay for his teammates. Yeah. And then he asked to be moved to the defensive bench so he could be with his defensive teammates. And he's cheering like crazy when Max Hairston makes that interception. And he's like, look, I'll deal with my ruptured Achilles tomorrow. Right now I'm with my teammates.
Right.
And that is just the guy that you want. So yes, I'm freaking gutted by this. I'm gutted by it because we talked about this, T. We talked about it on podcasts before Hoyt came back to the field when he was on that 6-game suspension. You and I talked about the fact that when he gets back, the whole defense is going to look different.
And not even that. You said that he's going to make a big difference, and he did in those last 2 games. He really, really, truly did. He's going to definitely be missed. Yeah, because you've seen the potential of, and And it's just, and we talked about this as well. It's just like, it's just not the Buffalo Bills. It's every freaking
Yeah,
team in the
it is.
NFL is dealing with some type of injuries.
We're
Is it not one? There's two. It's not two. It's three. I want to say we've had, I can't even count. I can't keep score. Can't keep score. We thought that Ed Oliver was going to be a major miss. Hoyt might be the major miss.
and he only played 2 games. And we already know what he can do because we saw it with our own eyes.
And
It was stark when
he
he came
made the
into the
difference
game.
so different. He made the difference. We never, well, what's his name? Oh my God, number 55. Oh my God, I got a picture with him.
Jerry Hughes.
No, not Jerry Hughes. Alexander.
Oh, Lorenzo Alexander.
Something like that, but a hybrid to, he was something like that.
Yes.
No disrespect to him, a better version.
More athletic.
Yeah, yeah.
Able to do more athletic kind of moves, but absolutely, kind of like a cross between Kyle Williams and Lorenzo Alexander.
Yeah.
Just a great guy. And okay, I'm gonna get over it, but it's not gonna be easy.
It's not. And like John said, TJ Sanders is eligible to come back after I think it's after Miami. So that's another, he was a bright spot. I know some people didn't enjoy, he was getting bottled up, but I hope that he comes back and he's ready to play. I don't know. Let's talk about some more good.
Yes.
Mad Max is the real deal. Mad Max is the real deal. Stride
Talk
for
stride. To me, girl.
Stride for stride. We haven't had a stride for stride with Worthy in 2 years. And they said, nope, that's going to stop. We're going to get somebody on you. And that looked beautiful. And he picked off Patrick Mahomes.
You got it going, girl.
Good for him. I'm so excited for this young man because you could see, and I want to say it was Deion Walker said he was talking with Harrison, and he was down because he got injured, and now he's back, and you can see the enjoyment. You could just see how the newness of him, it comes out on the TV when you look at his presser. He's just so full of joy. Yes. Joy. Yeah.
And tickled pink. I mean, seriously, how great is it? His first NFL pickoff is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. And he said it. He definitely said it.
So, he said, I'm going to pick up Patrick Mahomes. And he sure as heck manifested it into existence.
He did. I was like, oh no, shut up. Oh God.
No, it was great.
Go, man. He did it. He could have had 2 if he would have tracked the one ball. He could have had 2. He just didn't know what it was. First of all, I'm glad you turned your head around. Because if it was Dane Jackson, we all know. Oh, pass interference. Great.
Okay. Now we got to talk about, oh my God, Cole Bishop.
Oh. Yes.
Cole Bishop, baby.
Cole Bishop graduated.
With honors. Magna cum laude, baby.
Right. He graduated in this game. So I went to Mia Hines. Oh my gosh, she has a podcast. Forgive me.
Listening. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Listening to her. Kim. What's up, Kim? So happy to have you on here. Love you too. I hope you're doing well. We're here. We'll make you laugh, if anything. But I'm glad to see you. She broke down his game. But listen, he was everywhere.
It was nuts. I was like,
wait, is there 2 Coles out there?
I was just like, whoa. Okay, now we get Jordan Hancock up to speed. next
Oh,
season.
is
Oh,
that the
baby.
next version of
Poyer and
Poyer and
Hyde.
Hyde?
And more
Woo!
athletic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Was Cole
That
Bishop.
hit.
Oh my God, he was
Listen, that
everywhere.
hit that he put on
Travis
Kelsey,
Kelce. Yes.
and it was legal, and it was legal. It was legal. It was legal.
It was legal, but even if it wasn't, it was absolutely priceless.
Yes.
And then the other one that didn't get called that I was surprised about, but I was just like, thank God for AJ Epinesa. He trucked Mahomes out of
He did.
bounds.
And it was no, first of all, it
It was a
was
legal
it,
hit
it was
too.
it was legal. And not even at his own fan base said that Patrick Mahomes have to learn to run out of bounds.
He
Because
does.
I said while I'm watching that with my friends, I said, I'm surprised he doesn't have a broken rib.
He's gonna if he keeps it up.
Yes. You're playing Russian roulette doing that.
Mhm.
And he does it all the time though. And like it's
Yes, he
sometimes with
does.
Josh, yeah, Josh will wait till last minute too, but Josh has never really gotten it like that.
Not like
Patrick
that. He got
Mahomes
trucked.
stays in there and will get like as a fan, I'm like, what are you doing?
You doing? But I was happy to see him get smushed.
Yeah, me too. That's that defense. That's Sean McDermott's defense. Nasty, reckless, just I don't care, playing
All of
with your
it's
ears
coming out that
behind.
it's
Yeah,
Sean McDermott's defense now because he's
yeah.
calling the plays. He's putting the players in the right positions. Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I do love it. And yes, Jordan Poyer is helping Cole Bishop out and
Yes, he is.
John Hancock, but also to not just that. Cole Bishop towards the end of the last season, it was Micah Hyde. So he's getting it from
Mhm.
both. And that's
Exactly.
what you want to see the progression when it comes to Cole Bishop because everyone was down on him. Everyone. And I'm just
Okay.
happy that he's doing well. But yeah,
Since you
take us
talked
down.
about something, can I bring it up off the
Go.
cuff when down on people? Keon Coleman.
I need y'all to stop. And this is not our spill the tea.
No, it's not, because we'll spill that too.
I just don't like it. I don't know if some of the fan base remember running players out of Buffalo.
Probably
I don't
not.
remember. I don't know if you guys know that. There was a time when we were going through some things and we sucked. Okay, I'm trying to put it mildly. We sucked, and players did not want to be here, and fans ran them out of town.
Yeah.
Sammy
It
Watkins
does.
won. I'll say one, and it was a quite few before that, but when you have an ex-player saying stuff, like, come on, you know how hard this game is,
Right.
and how strenuous this game is, and for you, sir, to dig in this kid, and he's a kid, not right.
Yeah.
Not right.
We got more tea to spill too.
We
So
do.
let's
We
do it.
do. Let's get into it.
For me, come on, just spill that. Come on, just spill that. Spill that tea for me. Spill no dirty tea. Yeah, tell me everything. Come on, just spill that.
You can go, Robyn, because you can
Well,
spill the tea.
it's odd, these things that happen with T and I, and people wonder why we have this podcast together. It's because we stream each other's minds. And before we even spoke this morning, T provides us with a listing of what we're going to talk about. And we do the spill the tea segment, and we usually tell each other ahead of time what we're going to talk about. And I don't know how many times is it we end up having the same thing that we're going to talk about.
A lot.
Let's
A lot.
going to have the same thing. And my rant will start and T will finish with people on social media who think that they're smarter than Brandon Bean, and they're having a fit because Brandon didn't do anything until when the trade deadline passed. It was not even 30 seconds, and my feed was just full of this stuff.
And if that's one of you here, we still love you. It's fine.
Even the podcasters were like, well, we better get it right. All of this stuff is like.
The threatening is crazy. We better like, okay.
Come on, can we just stop with that crap?
We
have no idea what Bean might have been trying to cook up behind that couldn't work out.
You have my words right now, Robyn. You have my words right now.
I don't want to be the Indianapolis Colts. I don't want to take Sauce Gardner for 2-1s. I don't want Brandon Bean to make that kind of a deal because Indianapolis Colts got fleeced, and they're going to find out. Sauce ain't what he was when he first came out.
Christopher disagrees with you. Brandon Bean, the bed. Stop it. Okay.
We'll find out. At the end of the season, we're going to find out. How about that FAFO?
Hey, I'm with it.
Okay. Good.
So, Robyn's nice. No, I'm not so much. Listen, guys, I never tell people how to fan. Never. Because like I've told you, if you've listened to this podcast, you know I was an overreaction fan. I lived, breathe, not so much breathe, but I loved my Buffalo Bills back then. I still love them. I'm not as much as involved. And I don't tell people how to fan. I don't tell people how to react. I don't tell you to do any of that. But what I would say is that we are not involved in none of these discussions. And listen, if you want to say Brandon Bean should have did this, Brandon Bean should have did that, I'm with you. I'm not saying he shouldn't have. But I'm also, at one point, I was like, F those picks. Do whatever, right? But, I mean, I don't know. And I know there's also a fan base out there that says, we're wasting Josh Allen's prime. You're also there too. And Brandon Bean's not a good GM, but he produces good players. So, I mean, I'm with all of you. But again, we don't know what's being said behind the scenes. We knew something was going to happen because he moved some money. He did. But it takes two to tango, guys. I know that we want to say Brandon Bean doesn't do anything, but if I offer you $26 million on whatever, and they're saying, nah, I don't want that. I want $32 million. And Brandon's like, well, I can't do that.
I don't want to mortgage the future.
I don't want to mortgage our future either. And I know there's people out there that want to. I want a Super Bowl as well. I want one so bad, and Robyn does too. But I mean, not even that. There were trades on the table. So if we think that Brandon Bean is sitting on his hands and not, so I ask you this. So do y'all think Brandon Bean didn't call anyone? So do you think Brandon Bean was like, hello? Not today. We're not good. No, we're good. Our team, our roster is fine. Our wide receiver room, no, we're good. So you think that he took no phone calls? Because that's what I'm hearing. The way the people freaked out about nothing. Absolutely, I was shocked that we didn't get anyone. Actually, I wanted a defensive tackle, me personally. But we didn't do anything. Was like, okay, all right. Well, I guess we're rolling what we got. But to call him out, to say he's this, fire him, we gotta relax, because I'm not telling the surgeon how to surgeon. And I know that's not how to say it, but you know what I mean. So
you know how to say it. You just said it.
Yeah. So we gotta chill. And Christopher, I'm with you, I guess.
Well, here's the thing. We are with you, Christopher, in the sense that I'm not a total homer. I'm willing to say that Brandon Bean has made some mistakes in the draft, but if you take every single person that picks players to draft and go over a period of time, you're going to find out that Brandon Beane is above average. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's above average. And I presume, like T, that, you know what? I bet he was on the phone a lot. I think he was probably trying to get a wide receiver or a
But
defensive tackle.
he's shown. But here's the thing about this, and Christopher, I'm going to get to your comment.
Yeah.
It's been shown that Brandon Beane is not going to. He's not going to mortgage the future. It's been shown. All indications show that he won't do it. So for all of you, just whatever, he's not going to do all that. He's not going to do it. Right?
Stop having a spasm.
He's not going to do it. And for Christopher, I don't understand. Like, again, I love when y'all come in here and have, interactions with us and have conversations with us. So Christopher says Beane and McDermott did a good job getting us back on track. Okay. But they are not the ones that are going to take us over the hump. Sorry. How do you know that? How do you know that?
Crystal ball.
Like, how do you know that? Because you know what? I could say they are. How do I know that? By draft picks that they got. Because last year, our defense was shit, right? So what did they do? They went out and got some defensive players. And now our defense, besides the injuries, our defense is better, right? Joey Bosa, last two games, showing up and showing out, right?
Yeah, the free agents that they picked up were great. Michael Hoyt, Joey Bosa.
Not even that. Matt Max got injured, but he's back, right? So you can't say they're not the people that take us over the hump because of what they didn't do in trade deadline. I mean, accidents, injuries happen, things happen. Thank God, and I don't even want to put it out there. Our guy, our unicorn, right? But when you say statements like that, you don't know. But I can say to you that I do know what they're trying to do is to better the team. Did they do it in the trade this trade, like on Wednesday or whatever happened? No. Or Tuesday? No. But I'm not trying to tell you to have faith. If you don't have any faith, that is cool. But I don't know what else to tell you, Christopher. My rant is over, goddammit. I'm over it.
You love your rants.
No, it's cool. And then, John, like you said, it's calorie. It's a cap.
Exactly. That's a
and it's real for everybody who says it's not real. It is real. If you want to mortgage your future, the cap is real.
It's real. Despite what everybody says, it's real.
One more thing, right? For the fan base that wants Sean fired. So when you bring a head coach here, you better make sure that head coach is going to put you in a position that Sean put you in. So I want a head coach that's not a rookie, that's not a first-year coach, that's not two-year coach. I want some experience behind there. If you're going to get him out of here and bring in Andy Reid, okay, then fire Sean McDermott. But anyway, trading for one first-round pick is not mortgaging the future. He does not. Okay, you got it, Christopher. Again, you got it. You got it, buddy. You got it. You do know. You got it. Anyway,
I think that's the first time I've heard you stymie. Let's go to winning points, shall we?
You know what? And we're going to go to winning points. I do like the fact what the Jets are doing over there. The Jets said, I don't want any of those players from the last regime. I'm bringing in my players. And if they're saying mortgaging their future, that's fine because they need to. They need to. And they're doing it on the defense side of the ball and not on the offense. Because once you get your quarterback in here, you're going to need that Garrett. You're going to need they went and got AD Mitchell, who I wanted the Bills to have. But they didn't get him. So we're going to do some winning points. We're going to win some points because, I'm all huffed out. Here we go.
Kumbaya.
Goodbye for sure. Woosah. Here we go.
Everyone's a winner, baby. That's the truth. Yes, we do. Baby, for you is such a thrill. Everyone's a
I've been talking a lot, Robyn. You go ahead.
But we love it anyway. So I had some pretty simple things that I wrote down in terms of winning points. First of all, I think we really need to be able to run the ball in this game. And first of all, let me back up and say, and you and I talked about this first, no letdown. Okay, just because you beat Kansas City last week, this is a division game. This is important. Even if Miami is in the sell side instead of the buy side to finish the year big, there's still a division rival. So they must be respected. And as far as running the ball, Ty Johnson, I think, can do a good job. It seems like the amount of snaps that Ray Davis is getting suggests that the team is not necessarily in a good place with him in his performance right now because he's not getting very many snaps. So if they decide, and they might, because James Cook did not practice on Wednesday, they might sit James Cook in this game. And if they do, I really hope they bring up Frank Gore, because Frank's the kind of guy that can close out a game like this like nobody's business. So that's what I have to say about that. And one more thing, I will say something that my grandmother used to say to me when she was raising me growing up. Don't be stupid. So don't give up the ball. Don't just slack off, all of that. Just get out there and play an efficient game and beat the Dolphins. End of story.
I'm with you too. I hope this is not one of those letdown games like we spoke about. The fear of that hype with the Kansas City, and now the Bills are going into this game a little flat, and they might be a little flat, but I don't think that they know how important this division is, and they know that you're going to a divisional game with a lot has happened with Miami. They traded someone away. They fired their GM, and they're might be in the verge of sitting to we don't know what that is over there. It's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts over there. I said this: jump on them fast and get them out of the game. Lead with the run game, and if it's why can't I think of his name? Fred Jackson. Fred Jackson. Jesus.
Well, we're going back in time, Frank.
I am. If it's not him, I think Ty Johnson and Ray Davis, but I think more of a Ty Johnson may be involved in this game more. If it's not James Cook. Also, I believe that this might be a big game for the tight ends again. Linebackers of the Miami Dolphins cannot cover tight ends, and I think this might be a good game for Kincaid, Hawes, and Dawson Knox. Yes, there's a lot of D's going on. Also, too, I think the defense can make, Tua likes to throw the ball in the middle of the field. We can't do that. We gotta smother that middle of the field and allow him to throw it out the numbers, outside the numbers.
Smelling a Cole Bishop interception.
I'm that. And our guy, Mad Max, also too. I mean, put him on Waddle. I know there's rumors out there that we should get Waddle, but I never believed it because I knew they were not going to.
They're not going to give up a first round pick.
We're going to see him. We're going to see him. And if they did that, I was just like, oh, whoa. Talk about fleeced. Yeah, I didn't think that was happening. I don't know. I just think no game is easy in the NFL. No game is easy. And again, like I said, this is a divisional game. I just want my guys to get in this win and get out injury free. No more injuries. We've had enough. What did you say here, John? Yes, Chop has a concussion. So I don't know if he plays. It also, too, the guy that played with us, forgot his name. He has a toe injury. Rousseau has a toe injury. So Chop had a concussion the last game they played against the Ravens. So I don't know if he plays or not, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. And I know AJ Epinesa is in concussion protocol. Don't know if he plays, but I hope he does. I know they take that very seriously, so we will definitely see. But yeah, I have nothing else. Let me check some of these comments. I love y'all. I do. John is out here helping us out. I love it. I think that's
Thank you,
it.
John.
Thank you. He's fighting a good fight. I love it. Christopher, we love you.
Yes, we do.
We don't take anything personal. I love when people come over here and they're passionate just like I am. I'm passionate about my Bills. But, and I know there's frustration. I get it. But I'm not a GM and nor is Robyn. And if you are a Christopher, hey, I could be your assistant. I'm just kidding. But we're gonna get out of here. Like always, this is always good. This is always good. I got us winning this game because it's an important game for us to have. And if we want to stay in alignment in the race for this AFC, this number 1 seed is still in play, y'all. So we're out. Take that.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Tea time with Robyn. We're out. Peace.